What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of I'm Almost Joking, the podcast. I am one half of your disrespective collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sensei Life, here with...
It's your boy, Queese, a.k.a. Dash. We here for episode 77. Ain't it 76? No, we 76.
76, yeah.
76?
76, yeah.
Man, one of these offensive lineman numbers. We don't know who 76 is. Who cares what 76 is?
All I can think about 76 is still Allen Iverson. I'm not ready to give it to Embiid yet, but still.
76ers.
Yeah, all day.
We can rock with that.
For sure, for sure. I got this to get off my chest real quick. A little bit of sincere irritation real quick. I was going through this over the weekend, and this happened to me twice, but the most important part was when I was trying to cash a check on a Sunday at PLS. Ooh, I hope you listening so you know who this is. I don't like when customer service, and this is no shout out to the ugly people with great attitudes, because some of y'all are dope. Some of y'all got super great personalities, and y'all are better people than the beautiful people, hands down. But it's a lot of you ugly people in customer service that just make your life bad experience, everybody's bad experience, and I don't know why. I didn't do nothing to you. I hate it, man. It's usually somebody that's ugly, overweight, and just got a bad attitude about everybody towards life. Can't wait to tell you no. I hate that stuff. And I used to be in customer service. I used to be a little overweight, and I didn't always look like this. So, yeah, I probably enjoyed telling some people no, too, in my 20s. But that don't mean that it got to come back to me now.
Karma, bro. You got to get your fat nigga karma. He's coming.
I pull up to the PLS. I try to, cash a check on a Sunday or whatever. I go up to the Walmart at first, so then Walmart can't do it, so it's already signed. Go up to the PLS. This lady didn't even hear nothing I got to say, and I know she was being lazy because it was Sunday with nothing to do, and she was in there chilling like I would want to be at work on a Sunday. Nobody in there, by myself. I ain't trying to work. I can't wait to give you a reason why I ain't got to lift up a finger to press these buttons and cash this check for you. So soon as I came in, yeah, y'all cash these type of checks. I showed her the front of the check, bruh. The front of it. First thing she say, we can't even cash checks that's already signed. What? You didn't check my ID to see if it matched? None of that type of, nothing. All you did was give me a
so
no.
She ain't even know that was your signature or nothing. She's like, yeah, can't take that.
Can't do nothing, bro. Didn't even check it. And I was like, you know what? I know what this energy gonna be. You big, you ugly, you can't wait to give somebody else the misery that you gotta go through in life. And I understand it, man. I understand it. But you know what? Whatever. Fine. We'll have it your way. You lucky I don't need
she
this.
She going to Burger King as soon as y'all done. Nigga,
Bro,
to have it her way, nigga.
She definitely is, because they will be open when she get off. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, man. It's like, you know what? You have it. You gotta deal with that. That's how you lucky I don't need this little bit of money that I'm trying to get, even though I was a little bit mad that I couldn't get it. And you gotta, live like that the rest of your life. And I'm out here doing dope stuff every day. So, hey, that's what it makes me feel calm.
This nigga just went to a whole arrogant place.
I got
you out here being fat and ugly, and I'm out here doing great shit in this world. See? Great shit, bitch. Damn.
I'm sorry. That's because I didn't say that to her. I can't give her that energy back because then she would know that she passed her misery on to me. And I can't take that energy. So I have to take that misery with a smile at her, let her know. I might have said something like, I should have known I would get this type of energy at this place on a Sunday. But she didn't know what that meant.
I ain't gonna even hold you, though. She was upset. It was Sunday and she was working. Who the hell wants to work on a Sunday? Here you come in there with your check. She probably broke. She cashing people check all day, and on Sunday, ain't nobody that's coming in here with no money. And here your ass come. On her day of sitting there chilling, listening to music on her phone, here you come with your little dreads in here, like, da-da-da-da-da, I want to cash a check. So, man, get your motherfucking ass out of here. We can't even cash that shit. I feel you, shorty. I'm going to stand up for you. Ain't gonna just do that woman like that. I noticed what she was feeling. Got her on the same shit. Like, what the fuck is you here for? Wait till Monday, nigga.
I didn't look at it like that. I would have waited till Monday. I would have waited then, Queese. But guess what? The bank that I needed to go to that issued the check is closed on Monday for Juneteenth. Don't no black people own that bank. I was upset when I found that out because you know what I had to do? I had to go to work on Juneteenth.
You had to work?
Yeah, I had to work, man.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I just took time off, and I got some time coming off for shows. I couldn't be wasting 8 hours. But granted, point still stands. I shouldn't have to wait. Me personally, as the black dude, probably one of the only ones there, shouldn't have to waste my PTO on Juneteenth.
You shouldn't. You should have made a big deal of it because we at one of my jobs, they had a it was Cambodian New Year's. They took like all the not Cambodian, Hmong. It was Hmong New Year's. Mm-hmm. They took a whole month off. Damn near every Hmong people in the company took a whole month off, and it didn't count against them.
Yep. Nice. You know what? I'm going to shout out to somebody who listened to this podcast because they told me this. At their job, when the Juneteenth thing came and it was passed as a national holiday, it was coming around. It wasn't on the list. It wasn't on the list as an off day. They didn't want to take that PTO. It went right up to them people. Hey, I think this is like, this should be like a day off for us. Like, we should get this. And I don't really see it on there, but I think it qualifies because it kind of got passed by the... I don't even know how much of a uproar she caused, but I'll tell you this.
They got it.
Got the whole job the day off.
I'm going to tell you
yearly
why.
On June 19th. I'm going
to tell you why, exactly why. That's a discrimination lawsuit ain't no company trying to deal with. So if you're a black person and you don't want to go to work on Juneteenth, make a big deal about it. Ain't no company trying to deal with the blowback from saying we're not going to be a company that, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge our black. You acknowledge everybody else. You acknowledge the LGBTQ community. You acknowledge all these different other cultures and races. Mm-hmm. Racist. Not racist. I mean racist. Mm-hmm. But you acknowledge all this other stuff, but you couldn't acknowledge Juneteenth for we gave y'all Martin Luther King. No, bro. They made that a federal thing.
I don't even know if we get...
Y'all get... Oh, man. Y'all company is
maybe we do. Did we get that? I got to look back.
Most companies do MLK now because I think they changed it to like a federal holiday at some point because even banks be closed now.
I will tell you this. I would do that for my job, but there's not enough black people there. And if I do that for my job, it would be good for me and the other 2 black people there. But it's a bunch of white people that's going to get that off day too. And I stand firm in the belief that that's the one holiday that only black people should get. White people should have to work on Juneteenth in celebration of black people on that holiday. That should be the holiday. Part of the holiday is black people don't work. White people have to work. That's it.
Y'all got to be slaves one day.
Come on,
you
now.
Ain't shit.
It makes so much sense to me. I'm sorry.
But then you know what's going to happen? When they come to things like Independence Day?
Hey, we American. Why we don't get Independence Day?
We still ain't independent. They gonna be having us right at work.
Oh yeah, nah, I feel you.
We gonna be right in the mood. Hey, they singing
don't
Negro spirituals.
Now, granted, a lot of white people and politicians and people in power don't like to give us our rights on the Constitution, but in the name of lawsuits at the job, we get Independence Day also. So they can't mix that. I think it's a good point with the only black people should have that.
Actually, I like that point. I think we should be the only ones that's off. Everybody else take your ass to work.
For real.
Gonna be out here kicking and barbecuing, having a good old time.
Let a bunch of black people start going to Starbucks in the morning now that we got time to go in there in the morning before work. Because y'all know that we ain't got time in the morning to make it on time and go to Starbucks. That's why y'all killing it in there. That's why it's only white people in there when I usually go on my off day.
You know these jobs don't want us having fun, bro. If you let all the black folks in the world off for one day, that's a whole party that the world don't want to see, man. They don't want to see us out here having a good. It'd be the freak nick all over the country.
It definitely would.
On Juneteenth. We'd be out here ignorant as hell on Juneteenth.
Who working the events in the place that we took? White people, because they at work.
As
it should be.
You know who the bartender is. No, we ain't tipping today.
I know, for real. You know for real. My job think they doing something because they put Flaming Hots in the vending machine for June.
That ain't bogus. That's racist. What the hell y'all on, cuz? It's like seeing a watermelon in there all of a sudden, like, oh, cuz, what y'all on?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Suing them.
I ain't gonna lie. I get them every day. I can't wait. It's my 10 o'clock snack, right? Oh, Flaming Hots in there. If I see 2 packs left, I get one in the morning and let me lock mine down. One of the other black guys might grab.
So now you got to be the stereotype. You the stereotypical black dude walking around with the Flaming Hots.
Hey, sometimes stereotypes ain't that bad. Nobody else eat them. They like my own Flaming Hots in the vending machine. I kind of like it, man. I ain't tripping. It ain't that bad to me. Too much work. I'll tell you this about work though. Work day fun days. Y'all ever tried to hide them work day fun day things? They tried to pull this, and this is what I think they gave us instead of June 19th off. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna wake that one up. But last week they gave us a like a half a day and a fun day type thing, which is cool. People be doing that, and that's fine. I don't want to work or use my hours at work to go hang out with the people at work, and I can't like drink like a company party. Company parties is a different thing. That's lit. That's where you find out who about you. But them workday fun days is trash, man. And I don't like how they usually come up. Let's just call them at convenient holiday times.
On the black holidays, is that what we talking about?
Just a convenient one.
Just a convenient. Now I don't like the little work outings on the site. Like I don't want to hang on the site because we can't really kick it. Everybody, I be wanting to see, the women coworkers dress normal, put some makeup on. I want to see what y'all look like when y'all get dressed up, and let's see everybody. I want to dress up and get fresh. Like I want to see everybody in your regular day-to-day attire. If we on the site, man, ain't none of us taking this serious. We can't drink. We can't really listen to the music we want. We can't talk how we want. We still on the site. HR still over there outside with us. We can't have fun like that. But when we do them company parties. Oh, yeah, man. Company parties be lit. I done seen, we back in the day. I seen some stuff at the company parties.
I done seen HR at company parties tell you, we off work.
Yeah. I said, I didn't even get into stuff I seen, but I remember I met my baby mama at a work party. She wasn't working at the job at the time, but she was there with her mother was working there. And I tried to shoot my shot, and she curved me.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes. You find out who rocking with you at the work parties.
Yeah, them work parties. Be a lot of people trying to get lucky at them work parties.
But yeah, you say you shot your shot. She wasn't feeling you then, but then
curved, super curved. But she ended up getting a job there like 3 months later, and then over time, like, she's feeling the kid. But she ain't like me. She hated me.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, some tell me that's how most of your relationships start.
I mean, if they don't start hating me, they'll probably end hating me.
I'm not gonna phrase it this way, but what I was finna say, I'm gonna just let y'all know, I'm gonna laugh to me about it. But you one of the as far as like it's a category. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal, Dante Nero. It's a category, and like they categorize the way that men approach women, and you more of the bear approach. For those of y'all
how the bears approach.
For those of y'all thinking I was gonna say that he's one of the bear guys, but that's a different meaning these days.
I don't even know what that means.
That's good. But you got the bear approach and that is, it's 3 approaches real quick. It's a bear approach where a guy like feels like he could take any, if you dislike him, he could flip the hate into love. He could flip the dislike into like any emotion is motion. And then it's the deer hunter, the deer guy, whatever. And it's like when you being real soft and you like feeding cool and you get him like to come to you type. And then I forget the rabbit one, but I know that's like the softest one. Like almost like the beta guy, like just being your friend forever until you just fall into the lady, like.
Yeah, 'cause you ain't gonna catch the rabbit like that. You gotta you gotta damn near make a best friend with the rabbit to catch the rabbit.
Exactly. So that was the idea. So, and I was saying that because you definitely more the bear approach where I could see women being like, nah, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. And then you being like, nah, and then over time, she ended up being like, oh, nah, this is like the dopest nigga ever.
Bro, I'm not even finna exaggerate, bro. I'm not finna exaggerate. And I have a decent amount of women I've had contact with. Probably 99 out of 10 women in my life, bro, that I done messed around with, they did not like me at first.
That's wild.
9 out of 10 at least.
If I gotta like cop to it, I would probably say I'm probably definitely one of the deer approach, because most girls like me sometime before I even know they like me. I have to like really find out that they like me, and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I would go and do all the stuff I'm supposed to do to approach. I don't want to be like, if I feel like she don't like me, I'm like, I'm not even finna waste my time. What's the point? And I'm also like, the older I got, I don't have the time to convince you that I'm dope. I don't have the time to convince you that I'm who you should like. If you don't like me, fine. You'll like me when you see me doing some dope stuff. And then...
Now listen, would you ever say that to a woman?
When?
When you meet them.
I'm saying, what age? Now? Yeah.
Whenever.
Now, yeah.
No, I'm saying literally just be like, when she's sitting there, you can just be like, so like you trying to curve me? Like, what you don't know is I'm the dopest nigga you ever gonna meet. And you ain't gotta talk to me now, but when you see me doing great shit, you gonna wish you would've talked to me then. But I'm gonna holler at you and you walk away from her ass. Would you do that now? The same shit you just said. Would you say that to her and just walk away from her ass? See, that's the bear.
I would tell you this. If I got enough liquor in me to feed the confidence that I know I really should have in myself, then yeah, I would 100% do that. Sober me really won't. I definitely leave it more humble than that.
Fuck that. Bear over here. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause at the end of the day, she don't like me, not because she might not think I'm cute, not because she might not think like, man, I kind of like his confidence or whatever swag or however she want to say it. She don't like me because I'm talking to her in a way she's unaccustomed to. Yeah. She used to niggas bullshitting her. She used to the deer. She used to the rabbit. She used to all that shit. She not used to a nigga really saying some blunt shit that throw her off of her square. But she like, whoa, what nigga? Like, what you say? So like, it makes her get curious. That's why eventually they don't just like me. A chick will love some queefs, nigga. A chick will be like, I love queefs.
I definitely get that.
And even if I don't fuck with them sexually, then they end up being one of my good friends. That's why I got so many homies.
Yeah, I definitely get that and understand that concept because that is what you would get ultimately, if anything. Like, cause the minute it's been a time when I like talk to her and once she like me or whatever, then I like be real or be more, blunt with her. Than I usually
like that
would.
On top, though.
Right.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't do it like off top. Now I'm not saying like it'll definitely be like before like we fuck or some shit. But once I know she like me, I'm thinking about the first time I'm trying to talk to her type stuff. But once we second, third, fourth date, it's like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting more whatever. I'm probably not gonna be that blunt about it, but I'll try to get my point across.
The reason why I can be as blunt or say some of the things I will say to a female is because I did it from jump. So whether they like what I'm saying, they already know that's who I am. And what happens with me, because they know that's who I am, when I don't say shit, it drives females crazy. Yeah. When I play the role of like, all right, man, this is what it is. Then it's like, what the fuck is this nigga thinking? Like, I know it's something there. I know you want to say something. Why you ain't showing me like, you don't give a fuck? Like, it drives them crazy. Oh, bitch, I got some shit I'm thinking, but I don't feel like sharing it.
I get the science in that. It's more so like if because I was just thinking when I was remembering the time when it's like if I'm like on a date or something, first date, talking to a girl for the first time or whatever, and I know like she's starting to talk like I know I don't want, like she talking relationship or long term whatever, and I'm not on that type of time, I would definitely be like, I can't. This not the time to lead her on and let it. So now I'm like, well, that's not really what I'm on. Now I'm finna like tell you can have a choice, you can rock with me or not, but I'm not gonna let her think that I'm also thinking long term type shit too. But I'm not gonna go in first date be like, all right, yeah, so I hope you don't think we having no boyfriend or whatever. So what you
nah, see,
so, what's up, Wait? Yeah,
nah, I wouldn't even do that. Like, that's just rude. It's just that like me, I'm straight up with females, bro. Like, and then I don't have, like, well, this is me. This is a queef thing. I ain't saying every dude like this, ladies. I don't want y'all thinking that. And fellas, I ain't saying y'all got to move how I move, right? I feel like with females, they kind of know what they want, and they kind of know what they signing up for, right? So I'm going to show you the utmost respect, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. How I communicate with you, I'm going to do it honestly. How we talk, how I feel, we're going to do all that honestly, right? Now, the moment I think you playing games with me or you playing fucking coy or dumb, I'm probably going to acknowledge that shit and let you know, like, yo, I don't know what you really on, but, like, I was genuine with trying to fuck with you, but you on bullshit, fuck it. And then I'm just going to leave you alone forever and ever in a day, and it's going to be cool. But I be one of them motherfuckers to know I recognize you on some BS. And then, a lot of times you'll have a female be like, oh, no, I wouldn't like that. I had to babysit for 4 days. Shut up. Like, cut it out, cuz. Like, y'all be wildin'.
That's what you be like, you know what? That. Nah, fuck that, whatever. Yeah. I like when she on bullshit, like I'm on bullshit. I like that.
Because so you played the game. You already playing the game. That's the point. I'm not playing the game.
Yeah.
Be straight. If we gonna talk once a week, be straight. Be like, yo, I got a couple situations going on. I be busy, woo. I'm gonna try to hit you up on Saturday because that's like my free day. Cool. You become Saturday. I ain't gonna bother you the rest of the week. I don't even care what you want the rest of the week. Let's make sure we have an understanding. I don't like no miscommunication, bro. I don't like nobody thinking I'm selling no dreams. Don't sell me no dreams. Don't lie to me. Don't be talking about, I love you. One day I'm going to be your wife, and then a month and a half later, you got a whole new nigga. Bro, I heard everything from these females over my lifetime,
That's
bro.
crazy. I love you as well.
I'm not bullshit,
especially,
bro.
I guess, for what I'm thinking about. Like, it's like, if I'm dealing with somebody and then we start dealing with each other, and I know I ain't going to say unstable, but we can't get a routine as far as like we can hang out. We know what it is with each other, but like you say this day and then I hit you up that day and then it's not that cool. The next time that happens, I'm not gonna count on it that much, and I'm also not gonna feel that bad if I don't, text, or like if you don't respond to my text. Cool. I'm not finna feel bad if I don't text you again. Like, I feel like it's almost like, for lack of a better word, like letting me off the hook with having to do all the stuff that I feel like would hinder this, relationship, friendship, situationship, whatever. But once I realize that they own the same thing that I'm on and they treating me that way, like if they treating me worse than I'm treating them on some text or whatever, then I don't feel bad if I don't text now, like for a week or something. And then if they hit me up or whatever,
okay, let me walk you through something, Craig, because I know I'm probably more of a whore throughout my life than you. Let me walk you through something and how this stuff work with females, right? It's not about
teach me.
It's not about me caring that I didn't talk to you for a week. I probably don't even give a fuck that I didn't talk to you for a week, right?
I get it. I know.
Now the point is, it's two different time periods in any relationship with any female that ain't one of your friends. Like if she your friend, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean like a real friend, fellas. Not like, you know what I'm saying? Like a real friend.
Friends, so.
If she your friend, like my friends, I don't talk to them. Like, matter of fact, one of them didn't even hit me yesterday and say Happy Father's Day. But like, if they my friends, we go months not talking. I don't care, right? But it's the thing. It's levels. Once you get to my friend point, don't care. If you a chick, I'm just fucking. We just fucking. We ain't got no other, like, we just fuck. From the jump, it's been just that. We know what this is. You ain't got to call me, but when you free. Because we not hanging out to sit there and be on no cool shit, right?
I get it.
If you somebody who trying to be on some cool shit, you ain't coming at me on it like, yo, I'm trying to fuck with you. I ain't coming at you like that. When the chicks start hitting you up, they trying to build a rapport. If they like a guy, even if they don't know where they want to put that guy, even if they like, I don't know if I want to fuck him or if I want to be friends with him, bro, that chick is going to respond to your text. She's going to try to get up with you and hang out because she got to figure out, where do I like this guy? Where do I put him? So when a chick that I know is in that box, you start playing games with me, I'm not playing that game with you. I'm not playing that game with you.
I get it.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
The bear.
You're right. Nah, that makes 100% sense, because if I start thinking about it in a way where I'm like, this situation was this, but then this situation I would have felt that way, or if she didn't text me back, or we was rocking with each other for this amount of years, then it was that. And that's what most of my recent history has been like. So but it's definitely been the former before, where it's like, why would I, like, if we only fucking, so if she don't hit me back, now I feel like, oh, okay, cool. I don't have to feel like she might be feeling a way, and then that I'm not.
Nah, see them. That's because that's what the situation.
It's like we both on the
same
same
page.
We on the same type of time.
When you ain't on that type of time, or you ain't on like this actually my friend type of time. So because I ain't tripping.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I would feel away.
Anything else, it's all about control. It's about who can control the situation. Yeah.
Recently, if I didn't get a text back, I'd probably feel away.
Well, I'll eventually block a motherfucker. Like, you on it, because it's like, if you ain't trying to talk to me, because like, bro, like I've said this before on the podcast, everybody has their phones on them at all times. And I ain't saying this even about females, like even friends who I ain't talked to in forever, and they'd be like, oh man, bro, all of us got our phones on us damn near at all times.
Yeah, you can at least send back an acknowledgement that you
seen the text, bro. Don't play like you that busy. You let it. Look, I ain't gonna say his name. One of the homies hit one of the homies up, and this nigga responded like 2 weeks later, right? Yeah. I wasn't mad, but it's like what he responded with, irritating me. He like, my fault, bro. I just been busy. Nigga, you ain't been busy, nigga. You got a regular job like everybody else, bro. Stop playing with me, nigga. You just chose not to fucking respond.
So you ain't took a shit in 2 weeks?
Nigga. We all take shits and be right on our phones, nigga. Don't nobody play stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
Right on the fucking YouTube while you taking the sack. You ain't see them like, oh, let me just leave you like, yo, what up, bro? Like, come on, bro.
My nigga just hit me. Shout out to my nigga Lee. He hit me up, really, the group chat congratulating my brother who finna have a kid. I'm gonna be an uncle. I think I told y'all that. But,
finally, Uncle Craig. Try to get him some baby fever.
So, or maybe I didn't say it yet because, I remember I didn't say it because he didn't tell everybody yet, but everybody know now. So, yeah, my brother finna have a kid. So, my guy hit him up, hey, when that's finna happen, I want to come up there, celebrate with y'all, all of that good shit. And, you know, just having one of them moments of, you know, damn, like, niggas made it. Like, all my friends that I grew up with from there, like, we in the group chat together, still alive, still breathing from the south side of Chicago type shit. Like, it's like, just one of them moments. And, like, yeah, like, it was just it was wild to, like, see him and shit. But as soon as I seen that, I'm like, oh, y'all talk, they joking about me. Let me laugh, joke back. Like, let me respond. I'm active in here. I know it's been months, but still, we here now. So, I remember I was shooting that movie, like, it wasn't nothing. It was but it was my first shit, so let me stop underplaying it. I thought it was dope. I ain't never been in front of no camera doing no movie shit. It was pretty cool to me. But it was some super low budget college student asked me to do it. But I was doing that. In the middle of doing that, they hit me up on a FaceTime thing. Oh, I ain't doing nothing right now. Let me step outside, holler at y'all. We laugh about this. I can't wait till y'all get a look at what I'm dressed like. I'm shooting a movie, da-da-da. Like, that my niggas. So, hell yeah, man. You always, like, respond to that. You got time.
Yeah, everybody got time, bro. When people act like they don't got time, it's like, stop playing with me. You choosing not to talk to me, or you choosing to talk to 10 other motherfuckers, and then you coming down 11th on the list like, oh, this nigga, I guess I'll respond to this, and I'm just like not interested in that. Motherfucker, like you can't do that to me. Like if I talk to a chick, I don't have to actually be number one. I just gotta feel like I'm number one. Yeah. I don't care what your roster look like.
A lot of
if I text you, bitch,
like
respond.
I'm number one, you know?
Just respond. Bitch, you can even tell me like, yo, what up, bro? I'm busy. Hit me. I'm gonna hit you. Okay, cool.
Right before we get out of this topic, I'll tell you who I don't want no response from. If I got a girl, I don't ever want her coming to me telling me that she don't like a nigga or it's a nigga she don't like or whatever. You ain't supposed to have no response for him at all. If you don't like somebody, he don't exist. Because you can't not like somebody, and then that's like I just said earlier. That's an emotion. Why do you feel anything for this person?
That's how us bears operate, bro.
And that's what
even if she don't like me, she feels something. Yeah. I made an impression on her.
Stop if letting this dude get funny, emotion out of you.
If she think I'm funny, I made an impression. If she thinks I'm a dickhead, I made an impression. If she thinks I'm sweet, I made an impression. If she think I'm fine, I made it. It don't matter what. If she think I smell good, damn, that nigga smell good as hell. I made an impression.
Yeah, that's
all you
good.
Gotta do is make an impression and get an emotion,
and
you can flip it.
That. I don't know if you can flip smell bad, but.
No, you musty niggas, you is not flipping that. She's gonna flip you off. Like, get him up out of here, bro. This nigga musty. No woman like no musty man, bro. But you come there smelling fire.
I was finna say you can flip everything bad, but you probably can't flip that, or it might take a while. But I don't want her to. I don't want her to have no emotions towards no other dude, no type of feeling, because like you say, like why is you thinking about that? And then also. What do you think about me that you felt like it was okay for you to tell me about any other dude in any capacity? I shouldn't even know that you don't like a dude or it's a dude that irritates you at work. I'd much rather hear your lame stories about the girl you don't like at work.
That's because he evoked the emotion. Because if it's the guy, like, bro, women get hit on 10 to 15 times a day. Even when they don't realize they getting hit on. They getting hit on.
I always used to tell my girl, you don't tell me about the dudes that you liked what they said.
Exactly.
But anyway.
Because men ain't nice. Every time a man is nice to you within a day, he trying to fuck. It's real talk. Because ain't none of us nice. But, he was such a nice guy. He pumped gas for me because it was cold outside. No, he wanted to pump your ass. He just tried to start off with the gas for the nice gesture. What's that? The deer approach. That's the deer approach.
I seen that nigga at the same gas. It is the
deer approach.
I seen that nigga at the same gas station letting his mama pump the gas while he sat in the driver's seat. That nigga do not care about you.
Why you talking about my business on the podcast like that, bro? You gonna just put me on blast like that? My mama independent, bro. She don't need no man. Talking about. She held the whole household down, bro. Gas and all. She wanted to do that, bro. Mama a real one.
Oh man, what you have? I forget the.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of real ones. Speaking of real ones, right?
For real.
Now, we brought this up on the podcast, and we both are fans of Dolph. You know, R.I.P. Young Dolph Flipper, and I'm following the case. Now, I don't really want to get into all the specifics with the case because it's just a bunch of. I don't want to get into all that, right? It's ongoing. Yeah. We don't need to get into that.
But we can talk about the parts.
We can talk about the part that is recent. That is facts. This has already been on record. So, one of the people accused of killing Dolph, I'm gonna get my man. I think his name was Jamarcus. I want to say, yep, Jamarcus. Jamarcus Johnson pleaded guilty. By him pleading guilty, he admitted to a couple things that implicate his brother as the actual killer of Young Dolph. Now, in the last week, I stay up on this news because I like to follow this type of stuff, and I see a lot of comments saying the brother Jamarcus, he's also a snitch and he's wrong. He's a bad brother. He's a Judas, but telling on his brother, who was the accused killer. This is my question: who's more in the wrong? Let me first state this: Jamarcus had nothing to do with anything. He was literally at his crib, cooling out. Allegedly, his brother came through, gave him some items, said, hold these down, do this, do that, woody bang. I got to make this move, woody bang. His brother did. As a brother, he helped him out. Bunch of stuff happened. People get locked up. He's one of the people get locked up, etc. Boom, bang. Now, this is my question. Who's more wrong? The brother who got locked up, who snitched on his brother that might get his brother the rest of his life in prison? Or the brother who committed an act allegedly and took all this evidence to his brother to protect him and put his brother in a situation that can have his brother locked up for the rest of his life for his actions? Who's more in the wrong?
If hypothetically speaking, of course, the person who's in the wrong the most to me, obviously, is the dude who put his brother in a position that he didn't ask to be in. So that's definitely going to be the person that's in the wrong the most. Just off speculation-wise, though, I'm super pissed that you even got me associated with this because it was finna be hard enough just being your brother not associated.
Exactly.
And now that I'm associated, even if it all comes out, I can't expect for everybody to understand everything that came out. It could be like, hey, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro.
But it don't even matter because
that brother was food regardless. Regardless, he's food. You outside, you food. You inside, you food. He was in a no-win situation, and your little bro put you in that situation. Now, at the same token, I understand why little bro in that situation panicked and thought, who can I trust? And you don't think, if all people, you think my brother gonna hold me down. He not thinking about what if my brother get jammed up. So I think from his perspective, he took the approach of like, who can I trust? And I trust my brother more than anybody. But you ain't thinking about what you actually putting your brother in that situation. I think it's a crazy situation.
Yeah, I would say that too, because I'm gonna assume that this is the older brother who got put into the situation.
Yeah. Because
only a younger brother would make such a stupid move and also incorporate allegedly as many people as he did, because anybody who was out there doing that, especially if they own kind of, not I won't say volition, but kind of mind state with some years in to where they kind of know a few more rules you would learn along the way, they would probably take that L more respectfully and not bring a bunch of people with them. But if you don't know no better, you looking for branches, you constantly pulling at branches and they breaking, but nobody thinking about the branches that's broken once they on the ground. They still looking at the tree like, yeah, but it's branches that didn't have nothing to do with this dude that broke them. That's
a dope analogy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And now, yeah, man, I'm gonna stop talking because I don't want to say too much. But look, movies.
Look,
I don't know what to tell you.
Would you?
It's a sad situation.
Could you forgive your brother if you the one who get life in prison for him cooperating? Could you forgive him?
If I was
in that situation,
if I was in that situation, and I am the older brother, so this sucks. This is too perfect of a situation to give me a hypothetical about. But and my little brother, and in the situation that I have to be in prison with him for this, man, it's like, do I want to pod or do I want to be real?
Be real.
Pod answer want to be like, but I kind of want to say be real too. Honestly, if I'm being real, it wouldn't be me. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna know my little brother, and I'm not doing it. When he come to me and ask me to do something, especially when I see what it is, I'm not gonna play stupid like I'm not in the same town and seeing what everybody else seen and know. I'm real me, probably not gonna do it if I'm keeping it 100. But and I'm gonna know my little brother. My little brother now ain't finna do this to me, but if my little brother was living that life, that's what life was, I would know that. And I would probably have already detached and realized that he's probably gonna end up. But without that being said, right now, situation, how much I love my brother, podding, hypothetical, we both get into some shit. I feel like I would much rather be there with him before I be out here and let him be in there by himself, even if it's a situation like he robbed something or did something and I was with him when he did, or something happened and I was with him when he did it, and I could be like, that was all him, but it's like he finna go. And I was there, and I feel like I would want to be there with him to, I don't know. I know I can't protect nothing, but at least I'm there with my brother, and I'm not just picturing what type of hell he going through, and I'm just out here. Because that, I feel like that would torture me more.
Bro, I'd be mad as fuck.
Oh, I'd be mad as hell.
No, we not talking. I'm not protecting you. I'm not doing none of that. Because you a sucker, bro. You a sucker. Because I'm going to tell you how this would have played, right? Mm-hmm. If my little brother was a real one, I'm going to keep it a buck.
I don't even want to bring that up.
If he a real one, right? And he come to me, first off, if he really a real one, he wouldn't have brought that shit to me, number one. He wouldn't have brought it to me, right? But let's say this my little bro, we close as hell. That's my left, that's my arm, that's my heart. He come to me, bro, I need your help. I'm going to help my little bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, understand, me being me, I'm going to tell him, like, understand what you putting me in, bro. If this shit go left, you going to have to own this, bro. I'm going to help you out, but you got to own this if this go left. I'm not going to tell on you, but be a man about it. You know the situation that you bring to me. I'm going to try to hold you down. If he a real one, when everybody would have got popped off, he'd have just owned that like, yo, that's mine, bro. My bro ain't had nothing to do with that. I forced him to do it. Whatever the situation is, he ain't have nothing to do with that. That's on me. You should be protecting me because you brought this to me.
That's a real
Don't put me in a situation to have to tell you for something you know I ain't have nothing to do with. Probably wouldn't even gonna get no reap. Like, he probably didn't even reap any benefits from that. He probably didn't get none of the money, none of that. I'm doing you a favor just because I'm your brother and you know I love you. I'm trying, but like, you probably doing things against my advice, all kind of stuff. I just think that's bogus if you put your brother, if any of your niggas. Mm-hmm. That's why, like, when niggas be talking about love my niggas, bro, you wouldn't even put your niggas in certain predicaments if you love them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put none of my niggas in no situation because I love them. I don't want to ever have to say something to their family or go talk to their wives or something and be like, yo, nah, bro, you don't do that to people you love. So, like, that's why I say if he truly a real one, he never would have even brought that to his brother, allegedly. Mm-hmm. But, like,
but in the event that he did and you in there with life now, like you say, you ain't no forgiving him. Whatever happened to him, happened to him. And
we enemies at that point. Niggas,
you might go against.
I might be the one
DP that.
Bro, listen, bro. You took me off from my kids. You took, like, if I gotta stay solid because this a thing though. If you tell, they still might give you time. So you still gotta walk them same walls with that on your head. You at some point, depending on the situation.
Yeah, accessory to murder. Now you a snitch.
That's my point. Jesus. So you put me in hella uncomfortable situations. If I do, depending on whatever that situation is, if I got to end up holding that down and shutting up, even if they give me, I did obstruction, I didn't have nothing to do with this. They gave me 6-7 years, right? I might have to eat that and do that 6-7. I might be on your helmet, bro. I might be on your helmet. I'm not gonna hold you, cause like you took me away from my kids. Like they development brother or not, fam, cause you ain't love me, cause you should have protected me.
That is real though. That's real talk though, cause it do come a point with situations like that when it come to like life type. You damn near killing me, bro.
You killing like that 7, even though it ain't 15. Like that 7 is killing me.
If I hold it down, hypothetically, allegedly, I might get life like you. You killing me, bro.
Killing me, bro. You trying to kill me. You don't care about me. Now, I'm not, depending on my choices that I make, I ain't going to snitch because I made these choices. Yeah. But I shouldn't even be in that predicament because you should be the one that say,
make this choice.
I ain't make this
and
choice.
I wouldn't have made this choice.
And I wouldn't. I was going to work the next day.
I was just finna say, I had to be in
You
work.
brought this to me. I was sitting home drinking my, 19 Crimes, Snoop Dogg Gold, Cali Gold. This is fire, too. I've been messing with this for the whole week, bro.
What is that, champagne or something?
Champagne, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm a champagne drinker, too. But
my auntie seen the podcast. She was like, when y'all start drinking on the podcast? I'm like, we drink all the time on the podcast.
Since day one.
She was like, I ain't never seen them have no bottle. I'm like, that might have been a first, but still.
We had the bottle when P was here, too.
Yeah, but that was a special guest.
Because like, trying to hold the champagne over here is a little different than trying to hold, like, a little, we got...
Hey, look, you
can't put the top back on the bottle.
I ain't mad at it. I should have brought my I didn't know I was gonna finish that. I would have brought mine in here, and I would, but you already drunk out of that. So
I mean, y'all be just going. We got a couple more segments.
oh yeah, I can run out there. You're right. What was I finna say about this? Oh yeah. Also, you have brought up. Now flip that. Your brother snitch on you, and he's out, and you the one that put him in the situation. Do you forgive him for snitching on you?
Him for snitching on you?
Yeah, I'll get that to you. You can go first on that.
Ooh. I feel like
even though it's your question.
I feel like I'm a real one though, right? So I feel like if I brought him into that situation, I would forgive the shit out of my brother for snitching on me because if I didn't have the balls to take it on myself, I'm a whole ass nigga and I would feel less of a man myself. So I would forgive my brother, but there's the problem. I couldn't forgive myself that my brother had to snitch, and this is why. My brother is still unsafe. Yeah. I got to be in here, and he's still unsafe out there because they still going to be on his helmet. So it's like I basically still killed my brother. Yeah. Like I put my brother in a situation that it's no win. It's a lose-lose no matter what he do. He come in here, I took him away from his family. He go out there, they going to take him away from Earth.
Yeah. And that's
I would feel bad either way.
And that's keeping it generic, like on a generic sense, this just any type of, let's keep it in the same vein, anybody's murder. Yeah, you're right, because you snitched. I mean, actually, snitching, you could be caught with bricks. You still snitching, right? But
at work.
In the vein of this, where it's like, loved. So you don't even want to be close to
they
this.
Sliding for Dolph.
You don't even want to be close. And the fact that you didn't brought me close.
You put me in this. Like,
you put me in
I ain't want to be in this, bro.
So that's even more danger than just the snitch label. But to answer the question, I would definitely, like you said, forgive my brother. If I'm the one that put him in there and he snitched to get out now, I might, if I'm immature enough to put my brother in it, I'm probably be immature enough for a few years, 5 or 10 if I last.
Stupid, you say if I last. I feel you, B.
It's probably gonna make me feel a way that, you know, my brother snitched on me, but over time I would realize what I did, my part, because that's what it's supposed to be about, sitting in there, and then I would hopefully come to some type of humbleness before my demise.
I really, like, I know I've talked to some of the homies who did some time or whatever, and for some people it do become that. It give them that time to really sit back, think, and understand, like, I'm wilding, like I'm doing stuff I shouldn't be doing, like I can do better. Like it do for some people. Then for some people,
gladiator school.
It don't. Yeah, it's gladiator school. Like and then they find, and some people actually go through gladiator school, then get out and want to change. But it's like a
survival.
It's survival. It's kind of, that's why I think the revolving door is so much, because when you go through that, even if you get out and say I don't want to go back, because like the thing about, like I said, it's about street niggas all the time, bro. It's why I've been little street niggas, like, bro, who. This nigga, street niggas are just like anybody else, bro. The only difference with street niggas is they are way more extreme.
Yeah.
When they playing, they play too much. Like street niggas play too much. Them niggas always playing, bro. But when they on bullshit, They on bullshit too much.
Too
Like,
much.
y'all always bullshit.
Too much.
It's like, it ain't no in between. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you a real one, you know you was doing, you should, at some point you should understand I was doing too much by even putting my brother in that, and I was wrong, and I understand why he did it. But like I said, you can't protect him now because it's the action done. He got to walk around with that on him because it's something you put him in.
Bro, man, jail is hard, man. Shout out to Gunna, man. Do what you got to do.
I don't know, but I don't know if I can agree with that Gunna situation, but you know.
We don't know if he snitched yet, okay?
Bro, I watched it. He said, yes, ma'am. He said, is YSL a gang? He said, yes, ma'am.
But
bro,
he wasn't on the stand when he
Bro,
said. I
you
thought
don't have to
I thought you had to be
know.
on the stand. How does the snitching work? I didn't know.
bro, if you on the RICO case, Craig, and the point of the RICO case is to prove YSL is a criminal organization and gang, and they say, is YSL a gang? And you say, yes, ma'am. Bro, how is that not telling? This the whole point of the case. To say this is a gang that's responsible for drug dealing, murders, et cetera, et cetera. He said, yes, ma'am, it's a gang. He said, my client is also aware of drug dealing and murders within this organization.
I'm aware of a lot of drug dealing.
It brought upon.
Ain't you aware of some drug dealing?
Not in court, I ain't. I don't know nothing about nothing. Do you know?
I do drugs. I'm aware of drug dealing.
I don't know nothing. I ain't do nothing. I ate some cookies, Your Honor, and I have no idea what was in those cookies.
Look, that's they RICO charges. I ain't never ran in no cocaine
But
over
you
there.
admitted it. You admitted it happened. Yes, it's a gang. Yes, I know of people from this gang selling drugs and potentially participating in murders.
That's why I never wanted to be a street dude or a gangster or nothing. And the times that I was around them, I was terrified because I knew that if anything happened, I'm gonna have to be reverse Gunna. I'm gonna have to be in there. Never got nothing for all I did was rap and make bangers. That's where my money came from. And then they signed me. And now I'm in it with them. But to be real, I can't say nothing. So now I gotta sit up here and chill.
That's how people
but
get extorted.
I never did nothing. So now I'm in here now with no proper outside training. So now I'm just in here, regular dude make bangers. They don't want to hear me fucking sing with no auto-tune in here. They want to fight.
That's why you gotta have is levels to street niggas, bro. It's smart street. It's street niggas that's cool as shit, and they take that shit there if you really pushing it. But they like it's telling you, man, street niggas like everybody else, bro. It's just the extremes that shit go, the way they carry it. But like at the end of the day, man. It's black man being black man or Hispanic man being Hispanic man. It's just that you have to understand when that shit start going left, if you ain't really trying to go as extreme as that nigga will, chill the fuck out. In a real street nigga understand you ain't even on that. You ain't on that like me, so fuck it, right? That's my point about the whole bringing your brother into it. You know your brother ain't on that shit like you. Don't bring your brother into that shit and put him in that situation, bro. You know better. And like you said, if you mature over time, hopefully everybody who is locked up free the people who should be home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who locked up, you get that time to think and realize, like, man, I made some fucked up choices. Like, I ain't have to even make that choice. And some people who did, man, I done made fucked up choices I ain't get locked up for, but I could have. And it could have been a bad fucking choice. And you just got to understand, like, yo, I made a bad move, and you got to own your shit, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, look. Y'all stay free, man.
Stay free. Stay free. I don't want to say free you. Stay free. You free, motherfucker.
I can't say obey the law, but don't let the law catch you not obeying it.
It's a good way to.
And on that note, man, this has been another episode of I'm Almost Joking, the podcast. I've been one half of your disrespective collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sensei Life, here with...
It's your boy, Queese, a.k.a. Dash. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Hit the like button. Share. Put somebody on who put somebody on. Shout out to my boy Tyler behind the scenes from Radio 22, Everything 22. And shout out to my boy Snoop Dogg with this Cali Gold. I'll tell you, I'm really fucking with this shit.
Is it weed in that?
No, nigga, I'm finna go put some weed in myself. All right, y'all. We get at y'all next week. We out. Dizzle.